a message from God for me to you is to let your light shine. When I talk about this, I want to use one of my kids, for example. Just so happens to be this one little girl who one time got left on the bus and she forgot to get off, and she was like panicking and freaking out, and she didn't speak much English but spoke a little bit, and I never noticed her, right? And that's a good thing, because most of the time you notice the kids who do bad often, but we don't often give notice to those kids who do really good most times, because they're really well behaved. So we tend to slightly pass them or forget about them, but ultimately we appreciate them, but deep down inside, right? So in this case, this little girl got lost, and the long day, I was obviously frustrated at this point, because it's like, man, how you forget to get off? But at the end of it, I made sure that she was well taken care of. We went back around, dropped her off to her parents, her family, and reunited. And then ever since then, now you got to see her. You got to see her when she got on the bus, and she was just such a happy little girl, right? And the fact of the matter is, her light started to show more. The attention to her was just a little bit broader than most times, because once again, when they're quiet, you don't have to notice them. But when they're loud and obnoxious, you tend to notice them real quickly. So now, long story short, me and this little girl, we have our little handshake, right? She's always good on the bus, and her light now shines, and I always notice her when she's on the bus now, okay? And I want to say that because we need to let our light shine. You know what I mean? Sometimes we're in the darkness and we think we're forgotten about because we do the things correctly plenty of times, but yet we don't get the recognition and acknowledgement that we deserve. But yet somebody's paying attention to you. Somebody's watching you. Somebody deep down appreciates you and your efforts, and don't ever feel like it's going unnoticed. Yes, we would love to hear that recognition for our own well-being and self-gratitude, but keep doing the right thing and somebody will notice you. And I can guarantee you that, right? These kids, they have their ways of how they navigate through life. It's the same thing with us when we were younger, and now that we're older, we've still figuring it out, and these guys are trying to figure it out, and we have to be the ones to help lead them and help guide them in the best way that we can. And now the same thing with ourselves, since we're still trying to figure out life, and we're still trying to get right with God and do better in His way, we're still navigating. We're still trying to figure these things out. And in doing right doesn't mean you're forgotten about, right? In doing right, that just means that sometimes you're not going to get that recognition that you deserve because you're in that dark area. But at some point, your light always is going to be brighter than that darkness, and somebody's going to see and acknowledge that. So I want to encourage you guys, keep doing the right thing, keep doing what you're supposed to do, and watch how God just brings you up out of the darkness into the light, so everybody can see, not just one person, right? I want to tell you guys I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I love you all. As you guys know, we close the same way. If this message has helped you in any way, I want you guys to like, comment, amen down below, share for a few friends. I hope you have a blessed day and continue to let your light shine.